this business is a very good business, and the level at which we operate from is primarily determined by our capacity. We can't do beyond our capacity. We can't do beyond our capacity. And each time I have the privilege to talk about capacity, there is always one example which somebody said some years ago that I always cite, that every one of us, you see, nobody is responsible for the capacity we eventually attain or experience. Nobody. We are the primary person that is responsible for it, because capacity is just like you have an ocean. Some of us must have heard that story before, like an ocean. They now say, okay, go to the ocean and get water out. He said some will go with teaspoon, some will go with a cup, some will go with a bucket. And bucket has different measurements, 2 liters, 5 liters, what have you. He said some will go with 33,000 liters, truck. So it's that every one of them, when they get to the ocean, they will still be full. They will come out full. The one that went with teaspoon will be teaspoon full, bucket full, tank full, whatever full. So everyone can come out that I went to the ocean, I was full. You see, fullness has categories, but each one determines the content that they brought out of it. So does that mean that the one that went with teaspoon cannot increase its capacity to be bucket full? Everyone has a right to increase their capacity. And like they said that one of the rooms that can never be fully exhausted is the room for self-improvement. So that is why this kind of meeting every week is very, very important. You see, I read every day, I study every day, because I believe that study is living. The moment you stop studying, that is the moment you start dying. And because this kind of industry is a very competitive industry, where one of the ways that you can put yourself at an edge is to know more ahead those that are with you. So please don't be uncomfortable being alone. But there's going to be a time where there will be distinct separation, that you are going to see some people, as I'm talking, and some people are giving up on this industry. They are not selling again. They are saying that after this, don't forget, I shared an experience of a man who has been in real estate for about 5 years and has never sold anything. And the one day, the 5th year that he made this sales, his only commission alone is nothing less than 500 million.